The average American carries over $150,000 in debt. That's not just a number, that's a cage. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize they're inside it. On the surface, modern life feels like progress. Technology improves. Incomes slowly rise. Opportunities seem endless. But beneath that progress lies a quiet structure shaping how most people live their financial lives. A structure built not around freedom, but around consumption and obligation. From a young age, people are taught a very simple formula. Work hard, earn more, and upgrade your life. A better phone, a better car, a bigger apartment, a lifestyle that signals success to the outside world. These upgrades are presented as milestones of achievement, proof that your efforts are paying off. But every upgrade carries a hidden cost. The moment income rises, expectations rise with it. What once felt like luxury quickly becomes normal. The upgraded apartment becomes the new baseline. The new car becomes a monthly payment. Subscriptions accumulate quietly in the background. Insurance increases. Maintenance grows. Social pressure subtly encourages you to keep moving upward. This phenomenon has a name in behavioral economics: lifestyle inflation. Instead of rising income creating freedom, it creates new fixed obligations. Your financial margin, the space between what you earn and what you must spend, slowly disappears. And once that margin disappears, flexibility disappears with it. At that point, the system doesn't need to control you directly. Your payments do. This is why debt has become such a powerful behavioral tool in modern economies. Not because people are forced into it, but because they are invited into it through convenience and psychological design. Credit cards remove the pain of immediate payment. Easy loans compress time, allowing future income to be spent today. Buy now, pay later programs fragment the true cost of consumption into small, seemingly harmless pieces. Each decision feels manageable, but the cumulative effect is powerful. When large portions of future income are already committed, freedom quietly shrinks. Career decisions become constrained. Risk becomes harder to take. Entrepreneurship becomes more dangerous. Even small life changes become financially stressful because the margin for error is gone. This is why debt can function like a cage. Not because it is always harmful, but because it removes optionality. However, debt itself is not the true problem. The real issue is how it is used. Most people borrow money to consume depreciating goods. Things designed to lose value over time. Cars that decline in value the moment they leave the dealership. Electronics that become obsolete within a few years. Lifestyle upgrades that provide temporary satisfaction but no lasting financial return. In contrast, financially sophisticated individuals often approach borrowing differently. They use leverage to acquire assets, assets that produce cash flow, assets that appreciate over time, assets that generate opportunities instead of obligations, real estate that produces rental income, businesses that generate recurring revenue, investments that compound quietly in the background. The same financial tool, borrowing, can either create chains or create leverage, depending on how it is applied. Understanding this difference is one of the most important shifts in financial thinking, but knowledge alone rarely changes behavior. Most people already know they should save more. They know they should invest. They understand that long-term thinking is valuable. Yet knowledge without structure rarely leads to consistent action. Human behavior is deeply influenced by environment and systems. When financial decisions rely purely on motivation, they tend to fail. Motivation fluctuates. Life becomes busy. Short-term desires overpower long-term planning. This is why structure matters. Automatic systems remove the need for constant discipline. Money that automatically moves into savings before it can be spent. Investments that happen consistently, regardless of market noise. Budgets that define boundaries before emotional decisions occur. Over time, small automated decisions compound into massive outcomes. A modest monthly investment sustained over decades can outperform sporadic bursts of enthusiasm. Consistency quietly beats intensity. This is the hidden engine behind many financial success stories. What appears to be luck from the outside is often simply the long-term effect of structured behavior. Freedom, in the financial sense, is not about endless luxury. It is about optionality, the ability to make decisions without being constrained by immediate financial pressure, the ability to change careers, start projects, or take risks without fear that one missed paycheck will collapse your entire life structure. And that kind of freedom is rarely built through sudden windfalls. It is built through design. Designing systems where income produces assets. Designing habits where spending does not automatically expand to consume every raise. Designing structures that quietly move resources toward the future rather than locking them into permanent obligations. The system will not design that structure for you. Its incentives push toward consumption, not independence, which means the responsibility falls on the individual. That's what 369 is about. Not motivation, structure, not hype, protocol. Because when you change your structure, you don't just change your habits, you change the trajectory of your entire financial future.